All right, what's up everyone? You've made it to the Brother Battle finale. Let's get into it. All right, this is the finale. This is what it's all come down to. It's worked out well. So we're 5-5, which those doing the math, that's 10, there's 12 months. We missed one because Jacob almost had his leg amputated by a spider bite. So we missed the one, we're on here to finish. We're at Northside, which is probably the best course we could have done this at, I think, because it's a good mix of wooded and open holes. So you're gonna have to throw good shots. You're gonna have to throw some far shots on the back nine. This is like, I feel like the most balanced that we could have had this finale at. So we're pretty excited. Perfect conditions today. It's like 60 degrees, very light winds in the middle of December, like the middle of December. So pretty huge. I did win last month, so I will be going first today. Hole 1 is 370 feet. It's kind of like, for me, it's gonna be like a flex forehand line. It's sitting down the hill. You can't see the basket from here, which is tough. Honestly, for me, 3 is good on this hole. So I'm just gonna go flex forehand, hope it gets down there, maybe have a putt. Oh, stay up. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not gonna be good.
So, Cameron's won the last 2 months, correct?
I think so.
So I don't really feel bad. Like if I lose, it doesn't feel the worst because Cameron is good. You know, Cameron's got some skill. It feels bad that I did have a lead, but I don't feel like I choked it away, and I haven't lost yet. So let's not talk super negatively. Normally I go rock on this hole, but I'm gonna go T-bird. It's a little bit of a headwind. I'm kind of just playing a hyzer to hopefully have like a 40 or 50 footer up the hill. That's got to get left. I mean, I think it got out of the trees, so I'll have like a pitch up, but stayed straight though.
All right, this is actually probably my worst shot off the tee on this hole, but I do have a line. So we're gonna go Captain's Raptor, just steep hyzer. There's a gap to hit, so if I do that, we should have a 3. Maybe long putt, but that was just fine.
Kind of the distance I was hoping for, but it didn't get left enough, so I don't really have a bid down the hill, so I'm just gonna pitch up. Woo-hoo-hoo, left side.
All right, I'll square off the first. Hole 2 is 160-foot par 3. It's straight up the hill, but there's so much in the way that really, like, unless you throw like maybe like a flex forehand or backhand, can get all the way up there. It's kind of tough, but I'm just gonna go zone. Whoa.
That was an ace line.
That was low, yeah, that was crazy actually.
Going roll low.
Wow.
Hit the gap on hyzer. Now, not the best tree reaction I've ever had, but it's a putt. Ah. Okay.
Stay up. Okay, sit down. Dang it. I'm probably gonna miss this too, which is actually gonna be so annoying, but.
Oh, all about confidence.
Love that. That did not feel good either, man. My knees are weak. Some might say my arms are heavy.
Perchance, mom's spaghetti.
Mom's spaghetti is somewhere in there. Hole 3, 475 par 4. I believe there's a Mando to the left of this tree here. I think that's kind of new. Your first shot is really just to pitch down, try to get through as much of this as you possibly can. And then it's on like, you got to cross a bridge and it's over sitting up kind of against a little bluff. So if you do have a look, you can kind of give it a run because you have a little backstop, but this would be a good birdie, but it's really not a bad par either. Oof, I hit the very last tree, but I think that's fine.
Macbeth Rock 3 really hard in the gap. Yeah, I kicked a little right. I think I'm down there though. All right, so Cameron's down at the opening. Par is probably the worst case scenario for him. So I think for me, I could chip shot down into the opening, like near the bridge, and then still have to make an upshot. But I think I'm gonna go forehand roller, because worst case scenario, I hit one of these first trees and I'm where Cameron is. And then I still have to pitch up anyway. So that's basically the same thing as a layup in my mind. This aggressive shot failing is the same as a layup. But if the aggressive shot pans out, it'll be an easy par at worst. Literally on Cameron? Oh, not quite. Okay, now that did roll forever to potentially an annoying spot, which is frustrating. But, I mean, that was it. It was almost exactly as I had planned if it messed up, but rolled a little farther.
Get off that. No way. Out of the hands, I knew it. I have so much room on the left side.
Turn more, turn. No! It was so close. If I go in front of that, I think it's there, but I'm too close to the tree.
Third time's the charm here on the forehands. And this is nice. This is what I was saying. There's like a bluff behind, so you can kind of give it a run. And if obviously you don't go way too high, but if you go basket high, it'll just hit and sit right by the basket. Or you'll yank it. Perfect.
PA3, trying to save par. Right by Cameron. Got a mudslide down.
First score difference, I'm even. Jacob is 1 up. Hole 4 is 175 feet. There are lines to the basket. They are very hard to find. This, for whatever reason, it's very birdieable, but also it's like very bogeyable just because it's so hard to get to the basket. I'm just gonna go zone, almost throw it the exact same way I just threw that my third, and just like flat to hyzer and hope it gets through. That was the gap I was looking for.
So Cameron's playing well today.
I just said.
Cameron's playing well today. Gotta stick with my game plan. Can't be confused by what Cameron does. Forehand roller again. What a great reaction. Actually gave me a look.
Not a bad result though.
Get up there. Ah. Nice.
Thank you. Hole 5, 190. They call this the Jesus is the way hole because it is just, I mean, it's tight tunnel. These holes are really tough actually. This one, I don't think I've ever birdied. Granted, I haven't played here a ton. I don't think I've ever birdied it. I'm just gonna go forehand kind of the same way I did the last couple shots there, and but with a berg this time. Just try to shot something flat. I think anything over that fallen tree is good. Oh boy. Oh, it's fine. If that hit the tree, because I thought it was gonna hit that and kick right, that would have been devastating.
All right, I'm just gonna go with a disc that's comfortable. So I'm going with a mid-range, even though I usually like, if I get it in the air, it's like way too far. So I think honestly, I'm just trying to kind of throw it in the ground. Like hope it kind of skips forward. If I get up to that log, it's gonna be a long putt, but it'll give me something. Squared it. Not terrible though. Not the worst reaction we could have had. That was actually ideal. I wanted it to like skip over there, not rattle off rocks, but I wanted to be on the right side of the log, so it's all right.
This is certainly a good opportunity to get a couple strokes here early. Stay up or never have a chance, okay? One down, 2 up. We're on hole 6, 175. Straight down the hill. There is a line if you just can throw straight at it. It is sitting kind of on the edge of a hill, so if you go deep, it's kind of a long putt, but rarely does anyone get like that clean that you go all the way down. I'm gonna go with the zone. I'm gonna give it a run. I'm just gonna try to go straight at, see if we can't ring something up. Oh, pulled it. I am on the tee pad of the next hole.
Oh, that's frustrating.
Wow,
Feels
that's
all right.
great. Yeah, that's just fine. All right, this is probably just gonna be a layup situation because I can't see the basket. That's so far.
The high was not expected from
No.
the cameraman, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there. Definitely not my best work there. I was like a layup, but at the last second I was like, maybe I'll give it a chance. And so it was like that in between bid and not, and then it ended up just being not. Oh,
That's a really good putt, though.
All right, I love that. Dude, the little roots and rocks here are so sneaky. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
that's a couple now.
Get it up there.
Hole 7, 360-foot par 4, which is always nice. However, if you can see the line, super, super hard to get there. Way easy to kick left or right. You want to kind of push that big tree, the left side of that big tree right off the tee pad and keep going, and it just funnels down and right. Good birdie. It's eagleable if you throw the perfect shot. Oh, if that beats that tree, that would be so good. Oh, that's really good.
Didn't stable up,
No, that never came out. What was
but
that?
it's fine.
What was that?
That was a destroyer. It was
wow.
that AJ one, though, so it's kind of, it's a little very beat in.
Yeah.
I got a little pitch up to try to hopefully get a birdie. Cameron is sitting in a potential jump putt for eagle situation. So that could be pretty magical to see. Oh, please stop.
I have never birdied this hole solo, I don't think, let alone eagle. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a run because it would be super hot fire. Was that cringe or no?
No.
Super hot fire. Oh, have mercy.
Parked.
I was battling the ceiling there the whole time.
Better to be lucky than good, they say.
That is right.
Oh, wouldn't that have been crazy?
That would have been crazy.
Knocks it down in there.
Hole 8 here, it is 220 feet. You have a very specific tunnel to hit. It's just kind of something like flat to hyzer, back down and just falls to the left. I'm gonna go putter here. It's a long 220, but this would be the shot I would throw in 220, so we're gonna go for it. I believe this is my first backhand of the day too, so we'll see how this goes. That is, I mean, I guess that's where I was aiming. I feel like I threw that, I didn't yank it or anything like that. I threw it straight, but I've done that twice now. I did that, I forget when I did that again, but like I threw it, I did it at Macaulay at one point. I threw it and I thought it was a good shot. And then I looked up and like it was no, like the line was just not there. So I apparently I'm not lining up good, but I'm realizing that now.
T-bird again. I know it's only 220, but I feel like if I just throw it hard, hopefully it'll get past everything and we'll get a look. Did the same thing. I was like scared of this tree, so I kind of like overcorrected as if I would hit that tree. Like, that's just not likely. Oh, Rolo was almost good.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that's tough because I was 5 feet off my line. I hit the tiniest little gap. Feels bad for sure.
You're lying to me, dude.
I didn't see what it hit.
I literally was like, I'm just gonna throw it on hyzer, hit the skinniest tree, because the hyzer gap, just like that, is the biggest gap by far. Hit one skinny tree.
Ooh. Hole 9, 250. This is a really, really hard hole. You can like, there are lines to get to the basket, but it's all like, it feels very lucky to me. I think like low-key, I was just thinking the best line might be like forehand, like Anheuser out on the like right side and play it back. So I'm not 100% sure if that's what I'll do, but I like that line right now. Definitely outside circle.
Couldn't have squared that one more. All right.
Wow, okay.
That was an early bad call.
Well, I wanted Anheuser on it, but it came out flat, so I must have just thrown it hard enough that it worked out. Well, granted, I guess it didn't work out, but you know what I mean.
Ended up being pretty close.
We are finished with the front 9. I am 2 down, Jacob is 4 up. So I've got a 6-stroke lead, which feels good, but we are in like the longer holes now, more open. The wind is definitely blowing now that we're out here. So I still don't want to like rule anything out. I'm still going to try to keep my foot on the gas a little bit while also trying to be somewhat conservative, if that makes sense. A little give and take. Hole 10 is 570 feet, par 4. You're just throwing something straight up the middle, and then it's like down and to the right, sitting in like a grouping of trees. So that second shot, you're probably going to have to go high, either hyzer forehand or backhand. But first things first is just get something kind of like not this first tree, but the second tree just gets past that and to the right of it. Please miss that. All right, that's just fine. You won't even be able to see the basket from where I'm at. It's just guessing. Yeah.
That was good. All right, I think I went far enough straight that I can go forehand. I would prefer to be, Cameron's in a great spot. He's gonna be like kind of looking right at the basket. I would rather be there because I can go backhand and just like go low. But I think if I go forehand over there, just pitch it in the open, I think I should be fine. Feels like it was maybe far, but it's not in the woods, so take what we can get.
So I'm in a good spot. Like I can clearly see the basket, but like there's this wall of trees is just super lucky if I just want to throw a straight shot. So I'm gonna go Captain's Raptor and basically just try to like knife something straight down, but try to go like over the top. This is either gonna be really good or really bad.
I'm so ready.
TBD. That was probably everything I could have hoped for out of that shot right there.
Did it make it across?
I'm probably 5 feet.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, it looked really good from my angle.
Just short. It was good though. Yeah. That was a really good birdie. I will say that. The high shot worked out. I mean, that was probably as good as I could have ever done on that. Hole 11, 380 par 3. It's just like a straight shot that's gonna hyzer towards the end. It's sitting down. We're kind of go back into the woods, but you just gotta beat this initial gap and then hope you throw it far enough, really. No. Oh, that's so bad though. Way short, way in the woods.
I needed to miss that tree. You're kidding me. I mean, how is that actually possible? That is insane, dude. That tree is so small. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
I'm out of practice on the yoga here, so tough looks. Let me just get close. Oh, thank goodness. My quads have not been stretched like that in a fat minute. Very nice.
Thanks.
Hole 12 here, 265. A little gap to hit, really not that bad. I say that and then I'll hit it. The basket is sitting down and to the right. It's sitting like right on the beginning slope of a hill. So you can either play like the high flat side and risk your putt, or you can fade out early and go down the hill and then have something uphill that's like, I guess a bit safer. I don't really know, but put it close and makes everything easier.
Move.
Oh, yay. I did not want to say anything, but that would have been so awesome. I'm down the hill.
Oh, why don't I just get the 8? Oh, what is that lift? Holy cow. Good reaction on the backside of the hill, but it just kept going. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Sit down. Thank you. Oh.
It's tough. Maybe a little farther. Woohoo!
That's a good putt.
What a par.
Hole 13, 300. It's down and to the left. There's a kind of a grouping of trees. I don't really know the line here. I'm just gonna go backhand hyzer and hope it gets down. I think even if you get to like the trees that are right there, it's still a junk putt to pitch up for 3. So I don't know. Oh, I slipped.
Worked
And
out
threw
though.
the best shot of my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad. Any other month, it's like, I'll take it. But the fact that this is the finale and I feel like I've been getting crazy lucky and Jacob's been getting super unlucky kind of makes me feel a little weird about the whole thing, but.
Roles could be reversed.
Yeah.
A little wide. Give me a skip. Oh, big skip. Oh, man. You don't hate a high miss, though. You just don't really, doesn't feel great in my situation, but doesn't feel terrible.
Oh, somehow I missed right with this tree covering the right half of the basket.
I got you.
Hole 14, 220, low key the hardest hole in the course. Super tight tunnel. And then right at the basket, there's like 4 or 5 trees that are just like guarding it. So there's not even like a real ace run on this hole, which is kind of a bummer. I think a lot of people will go like forehand, or not forehand roller, but just roller in general. I'm gonna try to just go zone, throw it flat and hard, and hope it breaks through all of it. Wow.
Oh, that was so close to being really good. Oh, that was so close to being really good. Dang it. Wow. Okay, I almost had a great reaction. Kind of slid back down the hill.
Decent. Little patent pending for the one time never hurt no one. All right. I legitimately was like trying to make it, like give it a run. Coming down the home stretch here, par 4, 505. It is definitely like the ultimate 2-shot par 4. You just want to get something that fades out to the right out of all those trees, just kind of into this patch of field. And then you're playing up kind of over a hill to the basket. It's sitting like underneath the tree. First things first is to get out of here, because that is super tough. I'm just gonna go attack Captain's Raptor on hyzer and hope it misses. Oh, I pulled it. What a great kick though.
Firebird. Missed that. All right. Oh, you saw that reaction, right?
Nah.
I skipped forward.
Are
Like,
you
instead
out of the woods or no?
I think so, but like, it's just one of those where it's like, at some point you're like, okay, stop complaining. You know what I mean? But like, I literally am going right with an overstable disc. I don't really care about going forward once I'm out of the woods. I want to be able to swing something wide. And I hit on hyzer and it went. So now I'm like on the left side edge of the woods.
I don't know. Gonna be a tough shot here. This is either gonna be really good or really bad. I'm gonna go rive forehand and throw it flat. It's pretty beat up, so I'm hoping it'll just like flip over and just ride that. And if I hit the hill in front of the basket, that's fine. If I get over, even better. Looks like I'm gonna hit the hill.
Yeah. Out in the middle of the field. That was pretty good. It's down there.
Hole 16 here, 700 feet, big shot off the tee. I guess word on the street is you can go right side. I don't know, unless you're just like have 550 hyzer power, you may be option. Just something straight forehand or backhand. Kind of, I don't know if you can see him where this guy's walking right now. Probably won't make it that far, but that's like a good spot to shoot for. And then it's just another kind of straight shot and it's down into the left in the woods. It's like sitting just in the woods. So tee shot, definitely premium. Anything through these trees though, just fine. Oh boy. Yeah, that's gonna be a long shot in.
Turn more. That's the price you pay. All right, I'm just kind of trying to get up to where maybe like a bad tee shot would have gotten to.
Oh yeah, that's just fine.
That's fine.
Not great. I'm gonna give myself a flip because I'm sitting like right on this hill, so the footing's gonna be weird. I'm just gonna try to go forehand flat and play towards the left side. That way it fades to the right and I might have a look. Hit and fall. Perfect.
A little too flippy. Oh, good kick though.
Kick back out.
Yeah, at least kick left. Sure.
Let's go.
He's just feeling it today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, one of those days. Hole 17, 365. It's just a straight shot. Straightest disc you have. It is going to be underneath those trees, so you are kind of battling low ceiling, but if you get it there, you should be able to kind of putt underneath. A little too high.
Yeah, a little nose up.
Honestly, the fact that it didn't just turn and burn though, I'm happy with that.
All right, I got to think about my score more so than Cameron does. Don't want to completely embarrass myself. So I'm going to go with this flippier AJT bird.
Oh, that's gonna be good. Pin high?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh geez, that was so bad. I feel like I have to admit every time I try to give it a run, because then it's so bad like that.
Ah, not enough. Ah.
So 2024 brother battles, we've seen it all. We've had a few blowouts either way. We've had some really bad scores win. We've had some really good scores lose. We've had aces, we've had lost discs, we've had everything. It's all culminated to this. I'm excited to keep going next year. I've already been like thinking about the discs I'm gonna take from Jacob because that was our goal, or not our goal, but our punishment at the very beginning. The winner got to choose a mold to take that they couldn't use next year. So I've already been thinking about that, but we gotta finish here. Hole 18, 260 feet for the rest of our lives here. Straight shot, a lot of trees to miss, but it's really just to get lucky. You can go like high forehand, or you can just kind of go straight putter at it, putter mid if you choose. I'm gonna go Watt here. I've been throwing this recently. It's pretty fire. I'm gonna go straight at it and see what happens. Not bad.
Always was, always will be. Champion Rock 3. Ah, a little right. Oh, get sneaky though. Oh, it did. That's a look. Oh, boo.
All right, that is it. I took it down, 5 down to 4 up in the finale. Feels good. We are gonna be doing these next year. So if you have courses, maybe, we probably will do some of the same, but if you have courses you want us to see, we'll try to hit them, we will. If you like these videos, like, comment, subscribe. We got a lot of stuff coming in the new year. We're really excited. We thank you, we appreciate you. Let's rock mine this to the moon.